Good morning, market snipers. Welcome back. This is Jesse, 9 a.m. on the dot. Good to see everyone back here again. West Diddy, market snipers family. Good morning. Welcome back, West Diddy, Dallas. Good morning. Joined the family last night. Let's go. Yep, I got you taken care of. You found the link to not only to the Discord on the checkout page, but also the link to the short form so that I can get you added to the sharpshooter indicator. So you're good to go. Good to see you. Awesome. Welcome aboard. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's good to see everyone. Good afternoon, actually, Caesar. Good afternoon, Caesar. Welcome back to the channel. Awesome. We got a lot to cover as usual. If you're new to the channel, awesome. Welcome. The first 15 to 30 minutes, we're going to go through as many charts as possible, especially this Ethereum chart is ultra bullish on the weekly chart. So we're going to get into that. We talked about it yesterday. It was flashing ultra bullish on the weekly chart. Then it wasn't flashing ultra bullish while we are on the live stream. Doc, good evening from Germany. Welcome back, Doc. $42,000 is imminent. Doc, we won't forget you. We won't forget. And it was flashing ultra bullish on the weekly chart. And then we talked about it was looking very similar that when Bitcoin flashed ultra bullish on the weekly chart, it was right around target 2, right? So we'll cover that again. It's flashing ultra bullish again on the weekly chart for Ethereum. So we'll definitely get into that. We got some other ones that are pumping today as well. Solana up over 6%. Ethereum was up over 5%. And what else? Mana up 4%. And Sand 3%. All the ones that we want to be up are currently up today. So that's awesome. Good to see. What else? Bitfarm up 5%. Hut down 3.5%. So I told you the other day, I was like, Hut's probably going to take a lot of patience. When you get in early, when you get in near the bottoms and it's not pumping yet like other assets are, then it takes more patience, right? But that's the cost. That's the mental cost, is if you get in early with a sniper entry at the bottom, right? A lot of these that we did, you'll see other stocks pumping or other crypto assets pumping, and your asset might not be pumping yet. And then you see the comments where people are saying, hey, it's not working anymore, and they jump out and they have fear of missing out, and they go to something that's pumping, and then it reverses on them, right? We see it time and time again. So it requires patience. If it was easy, everybody would do it. If it was easy, it'd be more than 5% of all traders are profitable. Hopefully we have all 5% in the market sniper community, right? Hopefully we get everyone in the market sniper community to be profitable. That's the main goal. If you get Lambos and that's your goal, great. That's up to you. It's not my goal to get a Lambo, but I'm very frugal over here, and I want to keep reinvesting so I can take care of my entire family. I have a big family, so I want to be able to take care of all my family and not have any stress financially, right? So that's my goal. But I'm older, right? If you're in your early 20s, maybe you don't care about that yet. Maybe you will care about that in the future, and maybe you just want the Lambos. I get it. I was in my early 20s. I remember having the house, the apartment downtown, and then the boat, and living that lifestyle in my early 20s, right? So things have changed. Things change, for the good or the better, whatever. This is a long rant, I know. So let's get into it. Let's jump into it. Let's not keep rambling. Lawrence, good morning. Welcome back. Good morning, Lawrence. Pancho, welcome back, Pancho. Good morning. Good evening from London. Awesome. Whatever time frame, wherever you're from, awesome. Good to see you. We're live. We're international. We're live and we're international thanks to YouTube. So let's keep going. Oh, by the way, thanks for all of your support. Just a quick little announcement. YouTube said that I'm eligible for monetization starting this live stream September 6th. So just over, what is that? Oh, let's do the math. October 6th, 1 month. November 6th, 2 months. This is our third month, right? this is our third month. So October, November, December 6th, right? Our third month, and we hit the qualifications to be monetized. We invested more than $2,000 into live streaming equipment and stuff like that. So we did all that, and probably won't be profitable on YouTube for at least a year, right? Probably be negative for more than a year, but that's okay. We want to help as many people as possible 2024, 2025, as we're getting in the bull run, and hopefully people will level up, right? So sometimes you don't need to take unnecessary risks or be as aggressive, right? To make life-changing money by leveling up, right? Maybe you won't be a billionaire overnight. Maybe you won't get the Lambo overnight. Some of you will, right? Some of you will. No Lamborghini. I want to pay off my house. Awesome. Good to have a goal. Hopefully, you just got to I don't know how much money you have to invest and stuff. So just be cautious of taking on too much risk and being too aggressive, right? Especially if it's your first bull run. Maybe it's not your first bull run. Maybe it's your second or third or whatever it is. And maybe you're a seasoned vet, Caesar. I'm not sure. I'm just saying, like, you can level up really, really good and or great, and not worry about trying to hit that home run to become a billionaire overnight. So, profitable, running it like a business. That's what we're trying to do. Ethereum, but what a time to be a market sniper, right? We're not even going through the bear market anymore. But just a quick recap on to build the resume, right? Ethereum. I don't know if you recall, I don't know if you're on Twitter X app, but back here December, right? 4,384, right? I felt I was late to the shorting party. So I didn't short Bitcoin because in the bull run, I was trading Bitcoin, leverage long positions, and some shorts too, right? Some shorts here and there. I was very selective on lower timeframes, but for the most part, I was buying the dip with leverage on Bitcoin. And then getting out of Bitcoin at 61,000, I felt like I was late to the party to short the bounces. And I did like a side-by-side comparison back in November. It was late November. It was after Thanksgiving. I remember I had kind of like the epiphany, 2 a.m. after Thanksgiving. And I was like, I've been talking about shorting the bounces once we get to the bear market. I think we're in the bear market, right? And I'm like, oh man, I was scrambling. I felt like I was late. I went back to the computer lab once I got back home, and I spent 2 days comparing ETH and Bitcoin side by side comparison. Everything lined up that ETH might be kind of lagging behind. And sure enough, the first week of December, I posted on the Twitter X app December 6th, December 7th. I posted targets, and I was in a short position and at 4,384. And if you recall, many crypto influencers, many people on Twitter who sell courses were ultra bullish still. And I went with a 10x leverage on Ethereum at 4,384. And it was one of my best trades. It was a top 5 trade. And I rode that all the way down and took profit at $2,500, right? I had a target down here like 20. I can't remember the exact target. I'd have to look it up. I had an exact target down here below 2,500, and I didn't want to be front run. So I had an automatic take profit at 2,500, and it was filled, and that was an amazing short, right? And then it bounced, and we started the Discord. And so whoever been here since the beginning of the Discord, or you could actually go in the Discord now, Dallas, you could go back and search us talking about it, like Jesse Olson. You could search Jesse Olson in the search thing and go all the way back to like March when we started this and we were talking about it. It was pumping up. And then April, I was talking about shorting it again at $3,408. I shorted Ethereum again with 10x leverage. It's all documented, especially in the Discord, but you can go back to Twitter X app. It'll be easy. If you're in the Discord now, Dallas, welcome aboard. $3,408. You can see a lot of the snipers, not a lot, but the live coaching and stuff, they're mostly shorting Ethereum as well. And some of those guys went a lot higher leverage than I did, but probably a smaller position. So they went higher leverage. And I talk about that in the coaching. So you'd have to be in coaching to know what I'm talking about there. But yeah, shorted that again, 3,408. That was another monster trade. But that was in the past. That's just my resume. When everyone was still ultra bullish calling breakouts, I was like, I think it's a fake out. I was on the daily chart, and so we shorted it there. But I felt late. I felt late, and in hindsight, I wasn't. And then this was a much easier short back here, right? I wasn't fighting the entire crowd here. It just seemed so much easier, and than it was back here. But I was very confident here of taking that short here. I was very, very confident shorting here. And then after that, not as confident, right? Not as confident shorting once those big moves already happened. So fast forward, Ethereum, ultra bullish on the weekly chart. We talked about it yesterday, right? Bitcoin, I like to do side-by-side comparisons, right? If one possibly is leading the way, this is target 2. Target 1, I removed it. Looks very similar to Bitcoin. Bitcoin's above target 3, right? So right around where Bitcoin was hitting target 2, Ethereum, Bitcoin flashed ultra bullish, and Ethereum is now hit target 2, right? So Ethereum hit target 2. If we zoom in here on the daily chart, we've got Ethereum. And Dallas, I don't need to sell you. You're already in, right? I don't need to sell you. You're already in. And so it's $29 a month, right? So it's not like I'm trying to sell you $1,000 course or anything like that. It's $29 a month. But I still try to give it my all. I have probably over 7,000 posts in the Discord. I give as much as I can. I'm not going to be in there 24/7 because, I got to trade myself, right? I make more money trading than I do with the Discord, and it's not even close, right? Even messing around with day trading and scalping. I'm not a day trader or scalper. In my mind, I'm a swing trader based off the daily chart. That's first and foremost. But I do day trades and scalps and keep the game sharp. But also, it's more money than the Discord, right? So I do that. That's my secondary. And then, but the swing trading on the daily charts, the main thing is the main thing. But anyways, Ethereum hit target, longer term target 2 today. Is ultra bullish on the daily chart today. Is ultra bullish on the weekly chart, right? So will it hit target 3 similar to Bitcoin? It's trending that way. It seems like it. There's so many things lining up. If we flip over to Bitcoin, this is target 3, right? Target 2, Bitcoin was right into target 2 when it flashed ultra bullish on the weekly chart. So, and then maybe it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more weeks for it to hit target 3, similar to Bitcoin. Maybe it hits it faster. Maybe it takes longer. That we don't know. We don't have a magic crystal ball. Is everyone smashing the like button? Help me, help you, help me. Smash that subscribe button so you can, comment what you want me to chart for you. That on the second half of the live stream, we'll chart what you want me to chart and try to help you out there. Smash that like button. Definitely smash it over there. Let me know how many likes we have. Our goal is 100 likes. We have not hit that goal yet. But eventually we will hit it. So I know you guys are helping me out a lot. I appreciate it, but we got to continue onward and try to get even more likes. So Bitcoin was flashing ultra bullish back here in the end of October, right? And it was into target 2. Target 1 was down here, very similar to Ethereum. So is Ethereum lagging time-wise? That's what it seems like. So Ethereum is potentially lagging time-wise, is currently into target 2, where Bitcoin hit it back here at end of October. Will Ethereum do that next, right? Where Ethereum's in the target 2 in beginning of December. What if it took another 7 weeks? What if we did something crazy like this? This is just for ideas, right? Where is it? I don't know. If I can't find it quickly. Oh, there we go. No. Oh, there we go. Bars pattern. All right. What if we did something like this, right? And then we took that and we copied it, right? Went over to Ethereum And then what if we pasted that there, right? And we kind of put that next to Ethereum, and you kind of see like, oh, wow, that's not even close. You see what I'm doing here? Weekly chart. And then kind of put that like that, right? If played out similar, then you're looking at January 24th. I mean, we could have probably just done it in our head a much faster, but for visual purposes, I just want to kind of show you. So you got that, and then that's the next weekly candle. What if it consolidated for a week, then pushed up to 2,500 after that? Remember, there's a CME gap up here at 2,600-ish, and then December, end of December, the Santa rally for Ethereum. What if we get a Santa rally for Ethereum, and then we're pushing in for the New Year's? What a New Year's that would be for Ethereum. If you're into Ethereum pushing higher and you're not against Ethereum and you're in Ethereum and you're trading it, what a move that would be if it followed Bitcoin exactly. Obviously, it's not going to follow it exactly. This is just an idea. This is Bitcoin of what it looks like on Bitcoin's chart. Hit target 2 here. You know, the week hasn't closed yet, right? The week hasn't closed yet. And then you got another week, maybe it consolidates while it's still ultra bullish, and then possibly pushes up after that. Consolidate upward. You know, this doesn't show wicks. Can wick up, wick down, wick up, wick down, and continue upward from there, right? That's Ethereum. It's up almost 5% today. Chainlink, 1.45%. A little bit different, right? Came up into target 1. Has consolidated for 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 1, 2, 3, fifth week, right? The fifth week, but still in ultra bullish territory, still consolidating, letting the trending dots kind of catch up, before it makes its next move higher. So once it breaks back above $16, then it might be a quick path up to target 2. This is target 1. It's still above the 200-week moving average. It retested 200 moving average. That's Chainlink. Remember, I did a video on this not too long ago about the 2-week chart. So definitely go check out that video over there. And that's the 2-week chart. This is Solana, right? Broke a back above. So it closed here, hit target 1, consolidated, broke above, and it still remains ultra bullish in target 1 right now. So this is target 1 of Solana. And then what if it comes up and hit target? What if it comes up and hits target 2, similar to Ethereum, right? Similar to Bitcoin, similar to GBTC, similar to MicroStrategy. What if Cardano, ultra bullish on the weekly chart? It's starting to make a move now. It's starting to look pretty good. Right around 46 cents right now. It is starting to pump pretty hard, right? What if Cardano retested 200-week moving average? If so, it's currently at, as you can see over here, it's at 66.5 cents, right? 66.5 cents from here. What if Cardano comes up and hits longer term target 1 at 90 cents, right? And then what if it comes up and hits target 2 where Ethereum's at right now, $1.30? So, woo, starting to make its move right now. Cardano is ultra bullish on the weekly chart. Let's go, rock and roll, right? Matic was bullish on the weekly chart at 69 cents, pumped up, hit target 1, consolidated, retraced, hit 3 shorter term of 4 shorter term targets to the downside so far, and then found support. We talked about it, and now it's starting to make its move out. Once it starts closing back above 89 cents again, and it's back up into target 1, maybe it starts to make its move faster, similar to Cardano, right? So it's got some, it's probably lagging. It's probably take maybe another couple weeks before possibly it flips to ultra bullish, similar to Cardano as well. And then maybe it starts getting into target 2, a month or so down the road. So Matic is bullish though, almost up 4% today. Near only up 1% today, but it started making its move back here, $1.90, right? Consolidated, big move up. Moved a little bit after a big wick down, another big wick down, consolidated sideways. What a move it's starting to make. It could, in the near future, start to flip ultra bullish on Near, probably not too far behind Cardano. There's no 200-week moving average on Near. It hasn't been on the chart history, long enough, right? You get target one up here in the middle of the target box, about $4.80, right? That would be awesome. I would love Near to get into target one, right? What if Near hits target one? What if Near hits target two, similar to Ethereum? And what if Near gets above target three at $10, right? And we're not even to the halving yet, right? What if Near hits target three and gets above it, similar to Bitcoin? That would be insane. What an insane move. We were there at $1.05. We were there when there's a weekly chart flipped bullish, right? In October. We were already doing live streams. Tesla John, good morning. What's your thoughts on bearish engulfing candle and Hut yesterday? I talked about it yesterday. Do you remember, Tesla John, what I said yesterday on Hut? I know you were there, so I'm not sure if you remember. Same thought as yesterday, right? So same thought as yesterday. We talked about it. You would need patience and similar thought to how Bitfarm made a move, right? So that's still my same thought. So let me know if you remember that from yesterday. So Near weekly chart is bullish. It's up 1.5% today. During the day, though, it wicked down, right? It wicked down to like, let's see. No, it wicked up first, right? To $2.38. Then it wicked down to 221. It's not how the candle starts, but it's how it closes. It's ultra bullish on the daily chart. It is bullish on the weekly chart. Woo! Starting to make its move. I like it. Well, I mean, started making its move back here, but it's starting to look really good right now, in my opinion. Right? Dot. Woo! Dotty dot. Sorry, I started the stream late yesterday and forgot to go back in the beginning and watch the first half. Yep. Definitely go back and watch it because we go through basically all of them. And so I just don't want to kind of keep saying the same thing over and over again for the full hour 20 minutes, and then it's just be repetitive over and over again. There's going to be already a lot of repetitiveness already, just because we watch things that we're interested in, things that we're trading and stuff like that. But wow, dot weekly chart, even the dot weekly chart, you could have got in at it's starting to break out 420, right? Even before the buy signal, you could have dropped down to the daily chart, right? Been even more aggressive on dot, like I was on the daily chart. You could even come back here like this, right? Like that, kind of build it out like we did. And then that was the sniper entry, right? Starting to flip back around here. We covered it. We talked about it. Started to break out down here at 380 as my first entry, right? Ultra bullish on the daily chart. It is pumping hard. It is pumping hard. Hopefully the wife doesn't check her Coinbase while she's on the plane. She might freak out, and then everyone's going to be wondering like, what's happening? Wife, don't check your Coinbase. If you're watching this on the plane, I doubt it. She's traveling back for work from Orlando today, and long flight. Hopefully she didn't. She's not watching and checking her Coinbase while we're on the live stream. Samsa Nermi, can you check BLA crypto? Sure, no problem. We'll do it on the second half of the stream. We're just kind of recapping. Dot. The second entry for me was back here, right? A little bit earlier. I think I got in a little bit earlier. There was a buy signal, and I was starting to watch it kind of pump up, starting to look like. So I got it. I think it was like a five something. I'm looking at my board. If I can squint. 529 was my second buy-in, right? So 529. So I was waiting for the break of the trend line there. So 529 there was a second entry, right? So the first one was down here, another one here. It was just looking too good. I wanted to get in again. There was a nice retracement to the downside. There was like 20 something percent, right? No, only 18%, but 18% down here, and then waited for another entry, right? So I didn't just buy at this wick down here blindly. I was waiting for a breakout, and it was breaking out, and it did, right? So 529 was the second entry. First one was down here, right around, I think it was like 380. I think I got it at 3. It was pumping fast. So 380, I think I got in. That's dot. Weekly chart is bullish, starting to pump now, right? Weekly chart is bullish, still looking good. What if dot comes up and hits longer term target 1? That'd be insane. Similar to Solana, similar to Chainlink, right? Similar to Matic. What if it comes up and hits target 2? Holy moly, guacamole. What if it comes all the way up to his target 2? It's a long ways to go, right? It's going to be hard to hold it that long, right? I'm not going to lie. If it were to go that high, it's going to take some time, I think. I think it's going to take some time, and it's going to be hard to hold it, right? It's not going to be easy, right? So we'll do our best. We're human. We're still holding. We're human. We're not machines. We use machines to help our humanness, but we're not robots over here. So dot mana. Mana's looking good. I gotta say, some of these calls are looking good over here on crypto. Weekly chart, 40, almost 50 cents today. Almost 50 cents. Weekly chart is looking good, up 5%, right? Target 1 up here right around $1.60, right? Awesome. $1.60. Sand only up 3.7% today, right? When Sand Moon, right? When Sand Moon. I don't know. I wanted to. I would love for it to moon, right? I would love for it to moon. Woo, come on. Just hit target 1. Just hit target 1. Then consolidate. Then just hit target 2, right? We're not greedy. Right? We're not greedy. Oh, a little bit greedy, right? BAT, weekly chart, 24 cents, right? It's not ultra bullish yet. Sand is not ultra bullish. Mana, dot, near, none of them are ultra bullish yet on the weekly chart. Good to see Cardano is. Could you check Tesla, John? Could you check LTCN later? Grayscale, Litecoin? Yeah, sure. You got it. I think you asked me yesterday, but I was getting wore out. I was already at an hour 20 minutes, so we should keep going. It's already 27 minutes. So we got a couple more to go through. Bitcoin dominance, still ultra bullish on the weekly chart. It pumped up into the third target, but it's wicked down a little bit. So it's good to see that Bitcoin's letting crypto assets, the altcoins, pump. Good to see, right? Hive up 2.73%. Still bullish on the weekly chart, right? Put this out way back here at $3.10. We're just going to leave it there, right? That's my makeshift question mark. But let's put a question mark on there and leave it there, right? Let's leave it there. So weekly chart on Hive is still bullish, right? I'm going to try to push that one. CLSK, still ultra bullish. It did hit the 200-week moving average. It did retest it, right? It's a big move up. You would expect some consolidation, whether that's sideways or retracements or whatever. Ultra bullish on the weekly chart. I mean, there's a lot of potential there, right? They're fast movers. There's a lot of awesome potential there, right? But they're fast movers. It could be crazy moves, right? It could be crazy moves. We'll see. That's CLSK, right? Good to see that my man Rick's Moneymaker's health, and I haven't seen him on the comments in the last couple of days. I'm sure he'll be back. $5.40. Be interesting to get an update, see if he's still holding. Marathon Digital retested the 200-week moving average. Bullish, but not ultra bullish. Bitfarm flipping ultra bullish on the weekly chart and is closing in on the 200-week moving average, right? At $2.22. Remember, there's a gap at 264. I don't think it's a major gap. No, it's eyeball test is probably like 4% gap, but it's on the chart nonetheless. It's in the target box, so I like the confluence area. Ultra bullish on the weekly chart. It is pumping on Bitfarms. Woo! Riot is bullish. It's back above the 200-week moving average. We're not ready to hit the fourth short-term target yet on Riot. Let's keep going. Hut down 4.5% again, right? down 4.5% again. Woo! We covered it though. We talked about it when it was breaking down yesterday, right? There were similarities to Bitfarms, and then it got crushed all the way down to $9.27. People probably panicking, right? It's going to test your patience. Talked about it. Same on the live stream. So definitely go back and take a look at it and covered it. So we'll see. We'll find out. Tomorrow is Friday, the end of the close, and see if it comes back up here like this. And then maybe next week, right? Maybe next week the market makers will bless us with a move similar to Bitfarm, and retest 200-week moving average would be amazing, right? So we'll see. We'll find out. Definitely after this wick up here at 1273, got crushed, right? 1273. And then from that wick down, 27% from wick to wick. So they're wild animals, right? They are wild animals. It's catching lightning in a bottle. This is catching lightning in a bottle. It's only a 2-week push, right? 2-week push from buy signal to top of the wick, 127%. It's crazy, right? Craziness. Gold pretty much flat today, right? Pretty much flat today. Reversal candle on the daily chart. Still above the trending dots, still above this upward trend line. This is a higher low, right? Still bullish on the daily chart and still bullish on the weekly chart, but consolidating, maybe letting the trending dots and moving averages kind of catch up, right? So gold, not much to report today. It's been kind of flat the last 3 days after that monster move up and then monster reversal back down. NASDAQ still battling, right? Still battling. That's the NASDAQ. You have this high here, and then we'll find out if it puts in a lower high, right? This is currently a potential lower high at about 16,052, and it's pushing up right into that lower high as of right now. So we'll see how the daily candle closes. We will see how the daily candle closes, but it's up 1.5%. So most likely, after some corrections in the Magnificent Seven, most likely there's some retracements today. Google up 6.5% today. So we'll just take a quick glance at it, right? So NVIDIA, is this putting in a higher low, right? Is this a higher low? Is it finding support after target 3 and is going to push up higher? I don't know. Too early to say, right? Still could be that double top. Still could be that bearish divergence. And if it doesn't find support at target 3 or target 4, that's when we're going to say big arrow down, right? That's when we're going to say a big arrow down. Don't forget, don't sleep on the 20% gap to the downside, right? Expect bounces along the way, but there is a 20% gap, and I'll be surprised if the 20% gap never gets filled. When? We don't know. We don't have a magic crystal ball, but we'll continue to watch it. It's on the chart, confluence area at a longer term target 3 down there. We will see. We will find out. Currently bearish on the daily chart. Got the trending dots coming down, right? So just kind of could be putting in a bear flag, right? Could be putting in some sort of a bearish flag. You probably have to drop down to like a lower time frame to probably see something like that. It's kind of hard to see. Let's see, 4-hour chart. Nah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's a bear flag, right? It doesn't. This candle kind of makes it maybe a different type of pattern, but regardless, like maybe move down, come back up, and then another move down from there, right? So we'll see. That's NVIDIA, still currently bearish on the daily chart. Meta, it's a pending buy signal. It's like bouncing, but it's well below the trending dots. So I'd be ultra cautious with buy signals under the trending dots. You'd want to see price regain the trending dots flip back around and then go from there. But it's hit 2 targets to the downside, and it's bouncing after that, and it didn't hit target 3 as of yet. Similar thoughts to NVIDIA, right? Amazon looks a little bit more bullish, right? It's back above the trending dots, never hit target 1, looks a little bit more bullish. Microsoft, similar thoughts, below the trending dots. Tesla, holding on for dear life. Tesla John is holding on for dear life. I drew up this trend line here. It back tested it today, right? Back tested it, Is it going to lose momentum? Is it going to start breaking down? Remember, bearish divergence, right? I believe so. Yep, slight bearish divergence there. This could be a potential lower high, a rolling lower high, and then find out if it comes in, puts in a higher low at some point down here. It's too early to say. If it breaks above this downward trend line here, this longer term one, then that's when you can expect higher prices from there, right? So this is kind of like your potential launch pad up there. Otherwise, expect lower prices there. There was a back test on it. You kind of redraw the trend line too. Like there's other trend lines you could kind of draw. It's probably drawn on a different time frame. Let's see. You can even draw this out to be a little bit like more conservative, right? Kind of wait for that price to come back down and then expect lower price from there. Currently still bullish. Currently still above the trending dots on the daily chart. So something to keep in mind. And the weekly chart is also bullish as well. Regain the trending dots. So overall, it is bullish and could be consolidating to make that move outside of that downward trend line. So that's kind of the arrow right there. Will it do that? Will it find support? It may take a couple of weeks. If it does and starts to break out, then it could be a bigger move to the upside. So it feels like it's kind of come to a decision point, right? Found support here at the 200-week moving average. If you kind of zoom out, it is above the trending dots, and overall it is bullish on the weekly and the daily chart. So just kind of like building up momentum and then see if it kind of breaks out to the upside from there. Tesla John, holding on tight. Yep. Although I'm always looking for price to drop, buy more long-term banks. There you go. Whatever your strategy is, right? Apple, right? Still bullish on the daily chart. Still currently bullish on the weekly chart. So Apple is pushing higher, right? And see if you got the all-time highs up here, right? All-time highs back in July, 195. And it's coming back up to retest it after retracing back down and hitting two targets to the downside. So hit two targets to the downside. It's pushing, and we'll see if it turns out to be a double top or it starts to close back above and takes out that top and continues to push higher. But it's bullish on the weekly chart. It flipped back bullish back here with a buy signal, regained the trending dots, right? Regained the trending dots, and it's been bullish ever since. Google challenging the 2023 was 2023. Yeah, 2023 highs, right? Not the all-time highs, but it's challenging in 2023 highs. There's a buy signal back here at $1.30 on the weekly chart. Regain the trending dots, and it's still hovering around 2023 highs. So we'll see what happens from there. Did hit a couple of targets to the downside. Daily chart, it was bearish, right? So lower high, lower low. And we talked about after hitting three shorter term targets to the downside, started to flip back around, still below the trending dots. And then they gapped it up, right? Then the market makers gapped it up. And from the gap up, from 133, gapped it all the way up to like 140. So nothing you can do there. And I wasn't in a Google trade either way. But so that's kind of it. What else? Iris Energy. Oh, wow. Iris Energy. The Iris Energy is still ultra bullish after hitting four shorter term targets from there. What else? Anything else you guys want to take a look at? I know you have a couple of requests right now, so we'll definitely take a look at it. We're about 40 minutes in. Just seeing if anything else kind of jumps out. Ape. I know people have wanted me to chart Ape in the past, right? Three shorter term targets so far, right? Let's see how the weekly chart is. Weekly chart hasn't even flipped bullish yet. The weekly chart doesn't even have a buy signal yet. So you got these shorter term targets. It's already hit three of those. And then you got some midterm targets. I don't even have long-term targets on Ape yet. Now I just only have short and midterm targets so far on Ape, but hasn't even flipped bullish on the weekly chart. Microsoft. Yep, we covered all that. What else? What's the dollar doing today? Down 0.5%. It's bearish on the weekly chart still on the dollar. And then still currently bearish on the daily chart, but it is back above the trending dots. So we'll see. We'll see what happens there. What else? Anything else? We got Aave. Oh, I think some people have asked me about AVAX. Where's AVAX at? Well, let's take a look at AVAX. I know it's on the watch list, but let's go to AVAX. I know a couple people have asked me about that. So let's take a quick glance over at AVAX. Let's go there. Okay. AVAX up 3%. Ultra bullish on the weekly chart. Looks the reason why we don't cover all of them because they start looking very similar to the ones that we cover, right? So no need to go through like 100 of them if they're all looking like that. Reiki, you got it. Oil, U.S. oil, we can take a look at it. No problem. Weekly chart, daily chart is ultra bullish on AVAX. Weekly chart is ultra bullish on AVAX. We had this longer term target 1. I didn't put on target 2 and 3 and 4 and all that, but I could add it, right? What a clean breakout, very similar to the other crypto assets. Pumped, ultra bullish, then consolidated. Now it's ultra bullish again on the weekly chart. So it's trending towards target 1, right? AVAX. So what else? 23% on OPU. Nice. I'm not in OPU, but that's nice. Someone must have had me chart it, talking about it back here, right? I'm probably on the daily chart. I'm not in it to win it, but we were talking about it. Probably talking about a breakout way back here. September dropped down lower, and then from there another one. Like you could have probably redrawn it, right? Redrawn it, maybe something like that, and then drawn it like this, right? So that would have been another breakout, and then even higher probability, right? And then consolidated for almost a full month, and now it's just up 23%. That's crazy. So I'm not in it, but someone else must be because they wanted me to chart it. Let's see, ARB 11% today. Someone had me chart this one, right? Someone had me chart this one. We're talking about the next possible breakout. We had the arrow when price breaks out of this downward trend line, right? We had the arrow, whether it's down here, wherever it finds support, right? Got the arrow to the downside. So it had a good retracement on ARB, right? So ARB, $1.22, almost 23%. Then you can see another higher low, very similar to BAT and very similar to IOTA that other people wanted me to chart. And then breakout, came back tested, and now pushing up 11%. Okay, I think that's about it. I don't want to get too caught up into it. 10% there, 6%. Okay, let's go into the requests and let's knock this out. We got about 17 more minutes. Let's rock and roll. I don't want to go over like last time. Went hour and 20 minutes, but I had a lot to cover. SAMSA, can you check BAL? Sure, you got it. So BAL, let's take a look at it. We'll look at Tether, Binance, BAL. Yeah, it's bullish on the daily chart. Very similar. Had that buy signal, kind of retrace back down, puts in that higher low. Very similar to the other crypto assets that we've been covering, right? Then had that monster move up, and it's consolidating right now. So the daily chart is bullish currently, kind of letting the trending dots catch up, big move up, right? Pending buy signal on the weekly chart. So overall, it seems like it's pretty early, right? If you zoom out on a weekly chart, even though it's already made a monster move on the daily chart, I mean, look at this zoom out here. It's pretty wild, right? It's at $4.25 with the pending buy signal. That's how crazy BAL is, right? So BAL pumped hard back in May 2021, $75. That's insane, right? That's a crazy nice move. So from here, back above the trending dots, from December 2020, right? That's when I'm considering like the full bull run, right? You could argue that it's been in a bull run by the dip season since 15,000 500 Bitcoin hitting the bottom, right? But the full bull run, when you're seeing assets pump, uh, what is this in a wick? You've got 126 days, it pumps 400%. That's crazy moves in 126 days, right? You just don't see that too often, right? So that's what I mean, full bull run. So do I think it's going to happen right now? No, I don't. But there is a lot of potential, right? So after a $75 pump, right, then you go into a bear market, and it's a very painful bear market, and retail leaves, right? Retail leaves, and it's like 900 something days. So it's like catching lightning in a bottle. 400% in 126 days, down 96% over 900 days, right? So that's why it's not easy. You could also short that too if you're skilled enough, but it's a wild animal. So now after 96% off, right? There's a lot of potential there. So Bal, pending buy signal on the weekly chart there. Hope that helps. Samsa, let me know if you have any follow-up questions. LTCN. Okay, let's take a look at it. LTCN, Litecoin, Grayscale Trust, right? Let's take a look at it. Not much has happened since like the all-time highs of $510 if you compare it to like GBTC, but I'm already seeing orange, so it's already ultra bullish on the weekly chart. So seems like there's a lot of potential. What's interesting is Litecoin Grayscale pumped the hardest back in November 20th, and then it's basically been in a bear market since. So what if Grayscale Litecoin Trust pumps hard again and leads the way for Bitcoin stuff? So we'll take a look at it. So 500. Let's go to the monthly chart just so we can see it a little bit better here. So monthly chart from the all-time high at $510, almost 100% off, right? Reduced almost 100%. That is insane, right? 99.99% off. Pending buy signal on the monthly chart, right? Pending buy signal monthly chart. Obviously, it doesn't happen very often. So it's a buy signal on the monthly chart. Weekly chart, the last buy signal on the weekly chart was back here at about $4.65. And it's ultra bullish on the weekly chart right now, right? So ultra bullish on the weekly chart. There was bullish divergence back here. Battled. And now, since the last one, it's starting to make its move, right? Tremendous potential to the upside. Looks like it's like catching lightning in a bottle, right? When it starts to make that move, who knows what happens, right? Who knows what happens? So that could be a good find, Tesla John. Not a bad find, right? Could be a awesome find. $9.87. All-time high was over $500. Even if it retested, half of that, even if it retraced a dead cat bounce, say if someone's like, oh, Grayscale Litecoin sucks. What if you get a dead cat bounce to $250, which is just call it half of $500, right? That's a 2,800% return on a dead cat bounce from current price, right? So who cares if it's dead or not? What if you get a dead cat bounce? So 3,000%. That's insane. Yep. US oil. All right. US oil. I know I have it on here, but just for saving time purposes, let me search for it. There it is. US oil. Weekly chart is bearish and is back below the 200-week moving average. Is still trending down, right? Still trending downward. We talked about it. We covered the breakdown back here. We covered it based off the daily chart, right? Put in a lower high, and then the weekly chart also became bearish. So we covered this in real time. There was bearish divergence. Remember, bearish divergence, a reversal candle. In hindsight, that was the pivot high. It wasn't an all-time high, but that was the pivot high. Bearish divergence, a reversal candle, started to break back down. This is looking like another lower high. Price broke all the way back down, came all the way back up this longer term upward trend line, put in a lower high, and then broke down. It's ultra bearish on the daily chart. It's back below the 200-week moving average. Many investors consider that, bearish territory for investing purposes. It's just bearish. It didn't find support here and bounce. Instead, it broke back down. So that was a key target area for support. And it's just ultra bearish. There's no signs of reversal yet on the daily chart or the weekly chart, right? So it's just bearish as of right now, and it is dropping down. I do have this longer term target box that never got hit, right? When it was breaking down from these, is that all-time high? No, it's not all-time high, but it's a 2022 high, right? When it was breaking down, I had these longer term targets to the downside that I haven't looked at in a long time because it was bouncing, right? It was bouncing in the weekly chart all of 2023. And we've got these longer term targets to the downside that haven't been hit yet. Obviously, hit probably 1, 2. This is probably the third or fourth target to the downside. I'd have to remap it out again. But these are back in play. If you get a weekly close back below the 200-week moving average, eventually this could come back and play. Obviously, it could be a fake out to the downside again, right? Fake out to the downside, fake out to the downside. Could be another fake out to the downside. Could find support at the 200-week moving average again. But a third time, right? If you get a weekly close back below the 200-week moving average, it's less likely it's a fake out, and it could be heading right towards this longer term target. So I don't know what your game plan is. I don't know if you're in a short or if you're looking to buy the dip. It's not a buy the dip opportunity for me yet. YouTube user, that's your name. That's awesome. YouTube user, awesome. Good afternoon. Have you touched on helium yet? No, helium. I haven't looked at helium forever. Woo, helium. That brings back some memories. April 2021, I bought a helium miner, right? It took forever to get the helium Bobcat miner shipped to me. I invested $500 into helium. Let's pull it up. Let's pull up the chart. Let's recap it. Helium, right? Let's go to crypto, right? HNT, right? HNT. Let's see. Is there a Binance one? Nope. Qcoin. Let's go to Qcoin. Oh, this brings back memories, right? There's got to be a better one. There's got to be a better chart. Yeah, there's got to be a better chart. Hold on. Let me find a better chart on helium because I want to talk about this real quick just because it brings back memories. HNT, right? Binance. No, that's premium. Let's see what else. Is there one with more chart history? Maybe Bybit? Spot? Let's see. Oh, nope, not really. So anyways, let's just go back. April 2021, I bought a Bobcat Bitcoin miner, right? Took forever to get it shipped. I finally hooked it up July 2021, and it mined like over 120 coins. And based off of trading, I let it go all the way to $52, right? $52, and I cashed out at 50. On the chart, it looks a lot better where you could see that it was a clear breakdown at $52 because you can see the chart history pumping up. And $52, I sold all the coins that I had at $52 and turned $500 into $6,800, right? And then as it mined, it stopped mining a lot, right? It was mining like 40 coins a month, right? At its peak, it was like 20 coins. And then I think it peaked at like 40 coins, back down to like 10. And then it just stopped mining coins because it got oversaturated. And there was like a halving, right? There's like a halving for it and stuff like that. So they gave you less mining rewards on top of it. And so it pumped up to like $52, sold it all. And then as coins came in, I just kept selling. And then I just unplugged it because it wasn't like giving any more rewards anymore. It was just oversaturated, and then I forgot about it, right? But it turned $500 and $6,800 mining it, and then selling it like a swing trader at the top, $52. So that was good. But wow, HNT making a move. I haven't looked at HNT forever. So thanks for bringing back memories, YouTube user S. So looks like a buy signal back here, October 2020. October 21st, 2023, right? Wow, what a pump up. What a pump up. It looks like I should have bought back in 250%. Even if it's dead, it's a dead cat bounce, right? Even if it's dead, it's a dead cat bounce. Had a buy signal on the weekly chart at $1.80 all the way at $5, right? I remember when I was mining it, it was like I started mining it like $6, I think. I think it was like $6, $12, and then it just pumped up hard to 52, sold it all. Oh, thanks for bringing back the memories. That was awesome. I think that's it. We're right at 55 minutes. Let's just take a glance. Anything else next 5 minutes? What else we got? Bitcoin. Let's look at Bitcoin. Still ultra bullish on the weekly chart, right? Yep. Hovering right around 43,400. Ethereum. Not much has changed. Solana's up 7% now. Nice. ADA, Matic, Mana, 5% today. Sandfork, come on. Pump. Let's pump it. Hut down 6% today. Wow. Come on, Hut. Come on, Hut. Do it. Make a move tomorrow. Make a move the next day. Make a move next week. Like, let's see. Gold, steady. NASDAQ, because of the Magnificent Seven. U.S. 10-year yield, flat, right? Pumped up a wick, 4%, flat. We'll head back down. Let's change the targets. Color that back in green. Let me know if you have any other questions. Anything else you want me to chart, let me know. Silver. We haven't taken a look at silver. Silver pumped all the way up to $26. Now we have a flashing pending sell signal, right? Pumped up, round trip all the way back down. So I'm going to find out if it's going to put in another higher low. And then after this fake out, come back down. Is it going to put in another one? Or was that it, right? Was this a local top? Was this another local top, another lower high? Too early to say, but it is a pending sell signal as of right now in real time on silver futures. Pumped all the way up. Wick got very wicky. Reversal candle, right? Engulfing reversal candle, and then push straight back down. So that's about it. With all that, thanks again for all of your support. I appreciate you. Smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, and we will see you tomorrow on Friday. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and we'll continue to sniper the markets together. Thanks again, and have a good one. Yeah, have a good one.